My investment journey so far has been a bit of an interesting one. If I was to look back now, I would say at the beginning I was a bit of a degenerate investor. Now I would say I'm a lot better. So yeah, I'm going to take you through a video of my investing journey so far. When and why did I begin? Why did I stop? Because I did take a break. What did I do next? What did I do in between in terms of making money? And where am I at now? Before we get started, if you could leave a comment below on what the first stock you bought was and when that was, I would be very interested in that. Subscribe for more videos like this, more investing content, and I am trying to think of more creative ideas to bring entertainment into the investment space. And leave a like before we get started. Thank you. When and why did I begin investing? I started investing on the 29th of December in 2020 and I started with £15. I was home from uni over Christmas. I was really bored. I was broke because I was a student. It was a little bit of fun, and if I'm honest, it was all over my TikTok, and that is how I got started. So I started with £15, and these are the first 3 stocks I ever purchased on that day, and 2 of them I couldn't even tell you what they are. So it's Corporate Universe, Apple, and Money Hero. Obviously I know what Apple is. I'm using an Apple phone. Don't know what the other 2 are. And I really got sucked into it. I didn't look, I'll put up some screenshots now of what I bought, and luckily I didn't lose any money. Magically, I managed to double the short amount that I did invest. I think I took out around 320 quid from 160 to 180 investment. So a good return. But yeah, I was quite degenerate in the way of, I don't know if anyone else has a very similar experience. I found this guy on TikTok who had a Discord, and then people were putting in trades for swing trades and whatever, and then one day that Discord just got wiped. Apparently he took away like 30k. I don't know if he made it into a paid community or something. But yeah, it wasn't fun. It wasn't good. I think the guy did get done for fraud or something like that. Wasn't brilliant really, but somehow I made money. I bought some companies. If I look back now, I couldn't even tell you what they are, what they did. But yeah, this lasted until October 2021. So nearly a whole year investing, 10 months. And the main reason why I stopped was I was broke. Like I said, I was at uni, didn't really have any more money to put away. I didn't know what I was doing, and I was aware I didn't know what I was doing. So I stopped it for that reason. I needed the money I was investing, even though it was only like £10 at a time. I needed that money. So yeah, that's what happened. What did I learn? Most importantly, from being a degenerate investor back in the day, don't copy trade, do your own research, and don't get emotional. And the easiest way to not get emotional is to invest money you can afford to lose. Because if you're investing money that you think, shit, I need that money in a month, it's going to cause you to do all sorts. You're going to buy a stock and then you're going to sell it in 5 minutes and you're going to lose out on the transaction fee. It might have dropped 1%. A quick way to lose money. So yeah, really the way I was investing was a bit like slots. I was just putting money here, there and everywhere. Didn't know what I was doing. Luckily, I got very lucky and didn't lose any money. I did buy some gems like ASML. I would still say that's a solid investment. Rolls Royce, still invested today. Can't remember. High Tide, if anyone remembers. Neo, if anyone remembers. I'd have lost all my money in that if I'd kept investing in that. So yeah, it was quite a ropey time. I did have a lot of fun, but that's how I got started. Also, just a really quick one for me. I am part of a great investing community on Discord that's set up by Ben's Finance and Jay's Finance. There's no like trade action calls or swing trades put in there. Basically, it's a brilliant community for people who are new to investing or have been investing for years, because it's just a massive info machine. People are constantly researching stocks you would have never looked into, stocks you would have never heard of, and they're just sharing all the information. And honestly, since I've joined, my knowledge of stocks has gone up, and looking into the stocks has been a lot easier because people are sharing all their research, and it is really nice. So if you do want to join the community, the QR code is here, or there's the link in my bio which you can use, and it works out at 18 pence a day, which covers the running costs of the server for the month. But yeah, it's a great community to be a part of. So what did I do next? I stopped until 2025. Literally at the beginning of this year is when I started investing again, and I started to focus on uni and work. When I was at uni, I loved working. I worked at McDonald's, worked all the way up to manager, and I just worked as much as I could, to be honest. Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the people. It was good fun. But what did I do in between? I turned into a little bit of a side hustle boss. I'm not gonna lie. So my list here, I done YouTube and Twitch. I was affiliated on Twitch, so I got paid off that. YouTube, I wasn't quite that lucky, but I was getting there. I ran 2 eBay shops. So I ran a cards trading store because I was collecting football cards as well. But I would also buy the boxes of the special edition cards. I'm talking like the boxes where it's like signatures and patches and stuff. And then I would sell each individual pack on eBay and double my money. That was quite fun. I did enjoy that. I also had a protein shop, so the likes of Oreo grenade bars. I would sell them because they weren't out in shops yet, but I could get them for £15 a box from Grenade directly. Sell the whole box for 32 quid. So that, yet again, flipping my money. I did freelance graphic design for small YouTubers. Wasn't a lot, if I'm honest. Did enjoy it. I've done it. I've always done it. So yeah, constantly trying to work on my thumbnails. Sometimes if I whip together a quick one, looks a bit crap, but yeah. Overtime, like I said, I just worked and worked and worked. I tried to max out my hours every week at McDonald's to max out my pay. And then the last thing I did with one of my best mates was social media management. We did that for a year. In the end, we wanted to do different things with it, so naturally we went in different directions. He went into crypto, I went into the stocks. It just happened naturally. It was a lot of fun. We did do quite a lot on it, and we both enjoyed it. So yeah, don't regret it at all. I think we stopped it at the right time for both of us. We were living together whilst we were doing it. So yeah, that leads on to where am I up to now. Since February 2025, I have roughly got a 40% rate of return, which I'll put up here, which is quite good. I am finally fully researching stocks, doing proper due diligence. I know how to read the financials, and I mainly look at fundamentals, but I look into everything else. The market growth prospects. What's the risks? What's the challenges in the market? What's the growth prospects of the business? Who's the leadership? What's coming in? What's going out? You've really got to monitor it all. And as you are watching this, I'm sharing my journey on social media. So I aim to help people, educate people. Don't make the mistakes that I made. Everyone starts out somewhere. Everyone is going to make mistakes. But hopefully if I can make some people learn even one thing from me, which positively impacts their journey better than what mine was, that's a positive. And I enjoy content creation, which is why I am doing this. So what are my goals now? My main goal at the minute is to try and buy a house with my girlfriend. So out of all the money I save or invest every month, 90% of that is going towards house deposit. But outside of that, my main goals are to educate others, provide entertainment, and build financial stability for my future with my girlfriend and hopefully our kids. But yeah, just build financial stability and hope I can give back to my kids in a positive way so they have all the opportunities that they want. But yeah, that's been my investing journey so far. Let me know how your journey's gone. Subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.